Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk a bit about why I'm not collecting as much as I was before, setting some of the collecting part of my budget aside, and focusing a bit more on weight right now. And if you like fun videos on gold and silver, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to enter my giveaway that I have going on right now. Giving away, it's a little bit spotted, but yeah, it's a 2010 Canadian hockey maple. So I thought that'd be still better than a normal maple to be giving away. Something kind of cool that might not be in most people's stack. And yeah, also make sure you subscribe so you're not going to want to miss my 500 sub giveaway that I have going on here. I have 2.6 ounces in that, reverse proof, normal maple, and a silver dollar. Canadian silver dollar. But yeah, so I'll get kind of more into why I'm not going to be collecting as much as I was, and focusing more on weight and setting the kind of collecting part of my budget aside, basically for when the prices get higher. Because stuff like these Morgans here, these don't really change price when silver goes up. It's all based on book value, really. So yeah, I've been collecting these Morgans and doing some stuff like that while the prices were high. And I wasn't really buying maples, silver eagles, or anything like that as the prices were high, as kind of doing the collecting part of what I do. Getting just some fun things like this as the prices were high. Stuff that I want to collect more than, like, I'm not going to stack these. It's cheap. I got it cheap, but it's still has a premium. Got it more as a collector piece than to stack them. Same as the Ducat I have here. Actually, well, this, you could stack these and it's a great buy, but it's not the best buy that I could find in terms of stacking. Like these Beaver Bullion bars here, they're very cheap. It's never the best thing to stack, but as a little fun collector piece, just to have a little pyramid of them going there. Get those while the prices were high. Because the premiums tend to go up on everything else, but stay the same on all of this. Not bad to buy it when that's kind of the way, when premiums on everything else go up. This is less recognizable. Get it for the weight, get it because you don't need to wear gloves as you touch it. But yeah, like these Morgans, didn't matter what happened to the spot price, same price, every single Morgan that I paid. It was like 90 bucks Canadian per Morgan. Not the best price, but not the worst price at the same time. I've seen them going for much more than that, but it's pretty much any MS63 Morgan except for the Carson Cities. All the same price, pick and choose whatever one you want. Has a few boxes that he brings out of the bag for me, because he knows I'm building a set. There's a couple other people he'll do that for, but yeah, build a relationship with your LCS, another good reason to do that. But now, since the premiums have gone down, it's not just the spot price dropping, it's the premiums have also started to drop. When I can pick up silver, under $35 Canadian for the physical bullion. That is, I'm gonna be doing that no problem. All day long I'm gonna be stacking. I see buying physical bullion under $35 an ounce. I'm gonna be buying a decent amount. I'm going to be setting a decent amount of every paycheck aside for it. I've got other things that I need to do. I'm not going to be going crazy spending like Iverson. But I'll set a decent amount. I'm going to stay within the budget. Everyone's budget is different. It could be, what I stack could be minuscule to you. What I stack could be a lot to you. It doesn't matter. I touched on this before, but stacking success, in my opinion, it's just kind of progressive realization of your stacking goals. Everyone has different goals, everyone stacks for a different purpose. It's all going to be different for everyone, but success is progressing with the stack, realizing the goals slowly over time. It's not a sprint, it's a walk. If you are instantly realizing every single goal that you're making, you're not being ambitious enough, in my personal opinion. That's just kind of my thoughts on it though. I touched on that before, thought I'd kind of explain what I mean this time a bit now since there's a bit more time. So for me, I want to kind of take the money I've been setting aside, as I mentioned before, and I'm going to be putting a lot of that into precious metals, mainly silver. Although that's not the main part of my metals budget, I'll call it, or is actually gonna be in green energy investments, not the physical silver. Right now, when we're talking about things like the Great Reset, talking about how we need to end all climate change, yeah, I'm gonna be going for some capital gains there. I'm gonna be investing in a couple companies. I want some cash set aside for when they're properly valued. One company I've mentioned before that I'm keeping a close eye on is Rio Tinto. I try to diversify assets, class, and also diversify by geography. That's kind of the way that I do it. But yeah, I just think that you can't tie too much wealth up in one land. That's what metals are good for. Every language, there's a periodic table in every language basically, so yeah, I'm not really too concerned about that as being undiversified geographically speaking, but with my investments, not my insurance, let's say. And I also don't want to have insurance when I'm not insuring anything. You know what I mean? So, being minimally invested right now, that's my position in life. Everyone's position's different. I'm going to be setting I got some cash set aside for basically green energy investment. I'm going to put a percentage of that towards silver. I'm going to keep stacking gold. not as nearly as much as silver, but that's kind of my thinking here. Because I don't want to just preserve wealth. I'm young. I want to be investing my money, get it to work for me. I don't want to be... I don't really want to be lending it out and doing the whole bond thing. I've got a few big issues with that, and I don't want to get into everything. I don't want to get into all my beliefs and everything like that. And this one video would be hours. But yeah, I'm going to be purchasing a few companies, or hopefully I'm going to be purchasing them. I've got my eye on a few. Rio Tinto, that's one of them, obviously. It's an Australian producer of uranium, copper, a few other base metals, and gold. But I'm mostly looking into their uranium and copper production from them and trying to get some capital gains from that. That's just my thoughts, though. I'd love to know what you guys think. If you guys do notice any issues with what I'm thinking, I always appreciate the comments down below mentioning that. It gets me to ponder what I'm doing, gets me to think about it a bit more. And you could be right, you could be wrong, but it gets me to take a second thought, ponder it over, and possibly reconsider. So yeah, please leave the comments down below, and do not forget to enter the 350 giveaway. You got less than 2 weeks, and make sure you're subscribed because you are going to need to claim it. And yeah, like the video, make sure the subscription sticks. Thank you very much. See you next time. Thanks. Bye. Stay positive.